Hi guys, welcome to Rufa UX. Myself Nimesh. In this tutorial, let's understand how to use GPG or rather GunPG facility to encrypt and decrypt a file. Um, Actually, when it comes to asymmetric encryption, we use both two keys, which is called public key and a private key. There are so many ways we can use to generate these public private keys. However, this GNU or the GNU Privacy Guard is an open source program or other free software we can use to implement this public private key infrastructure. So before moving to that, let me explain a bit on asymmetric key encryption or public private key encryption, which is simply means cryptographic technique which uses two keys. One says public, the other one is private key, in order to perform both the encryption and decryption. Other than that, we can perform signed digital signatures or digital signing as well using asymmetric key encryption. And when it comes to GNUPG or rather GPG or long sentence acronym means GNU Privacy Guard is a free software which allows us to perform encryption and decryption as well as signing of data and in communication. So in this part of the video, we will see how to perform cryptography, that is encryption and decryption using GNU software. In the next video, we'll see how to perform digital signatures using that. Okay, first let me show you the two machines that I'm going to use in this public private key scenario. The first machine is Ben's machines. The second one is the Kate's machine. These two are friends, assume something like that. The first thing is let's download in the Ben machine. The scenario is Ben will create his own public private key pairs. Kate also will create her own private public key pairs, and they will share their own public keys with each other. However, the private key should be with them. Hence, I will then what happens is Kate will send a secret message, which is the encrypted one, to Ben, and Ben should be able to view it using the public key of Kate. And that's the scenario mainly we are going to discuss here under this video of encryption and decryption using public private key pairs using GNU-PG facility. In the next video, we'll discuss about signing process. In the first case, in the Ben machine, I will first visit to this particular website, the RifaUX website, in order to download the GPG, GNU PG file. And you go to courses, and under there go to information security or the IT security, and there under the cryptographic part 2 you can see the GNU PG file, and you can go there and you can click and download the file. You can save it. It is saved, and you can minimize the browser, and the same thing you can go to Kate machine, and you can go to the browser. You can type www.ux.com, and the website will be viewed, and you can go to courses, and you can go to IT security. You can go to cryptographics part 2, and you can download the GNU PG file, and you can save it like before. And okay, and you can close it. The next thing, I will again go to Ben's machine, and I go to the download folder, and you can see this one. So what you can do is you can simply, I'll cut this, and I'll go to my computer, I'll go to C drive, I'll paste this, and I'll extract this here. It's extracted, and I'll do the same thing here. I'll go to my computer, then desktop, download, sorry, documents and downloads in Kotlin, and go to my computer again, go to C drive, and I will paste this and I extract this. All right. So far, we have done only extracting path. Then again, go to Ben's machine. Then go to GN this file inside the file. Then copy the file path. Open a CMD. Then change directory by typing CD and paste this thing. And you are now inside the GNU PG file. In your review, this is working. You can keyword is GPG minus minus. You can type version, and you can see the version of the current GPG file that you are using. This 1.4.11, and then you can clear the screen. Then you can what the first thing you can do, you have to create the public private key pairs. The command is GPG minus minus gen key minus key. So when you enter, it will ask which type of key. I am using the default version, that is number 1. Then it asks the key bit size. We'll use the default version, the 2048. Then ask validity period. As you know, every public-private key pair, it has a validity period. So here in this case, it's a lapse scenario. We'll use that's no validity scenario. And they ask, are you? It is not expiring. Are you sure to proceed? Yes, I want to proceed. And it asks the name. Actually, this name should be, I think, file letter. Should be more than 5 letters. So normally first name and the last name you can enter. In this case, it's Ben Lee, and the email address is ben@referux.com. And for your information, please remember this email address, and after that asking the password, because your public key and the private key is binded to this particular email address as a user and the password. Then the comment I am writing as uh, friend, FRI, Ben, let's say Ben is a rather very simple thing, FRIEND, friend of Kate. So Ben is a friend of Kate. Okay, then asking me, okay, then asking me to give the paraphrase. In this case, I'll give 1, 2, 3. Again, asking the 1, 2, 3, and it is creating the entropy, and it is created. And in order to view the if you have successfully done this thing, you should get okay with this fingerprint key has been public key and the secret key has been created and signed. This is a key, and in order to list the keys, you can type GPG minus minus list minus keys. So in this case, don't worry about the I have already created a couple of keys before as well. So in that case, let me clean that, and let me show you again. Let me clean this thing. Let me go to this particular file location, and okay, I'll go to here. Then I'll go to documents, and right now it's here. Where is it? And see documents and settings and administrator date should be let me minimize and minimize this, keep it here, and let me go to its application data. After that you have to go to let me type that in here, GNUPG. It's not allowing me application. It should be administrator and there should be application data, right? Should be application data, right? And there you can put GPG, and these are set of files created. So what I'm going to do is I will erase all these things. Okay, I should have done the very first place, and again I will uh, now there are no files at the beginning, and so that I will create again the file. So in this case, again one 2048 and 0, and yes, I want to proceed, and the name is Ben Lee, and the email address ben at riverux.com, and the comment is FRIEND, friend of Kate, because we are dealing with her, and and the paragraph is 123. Okay, 123. All right, it's now creating, and it's done. Again, I'm typing a list of the keys, and you can see only one key is now listed. That is the Ben's key. All right, and now I have created that key, and then next thing I want to do is I want to but if you go to the gun pg file, you can't still see a view that key. So in a text format, it's only in that early folder that we have created. So what I'm going to do is I will export into a text file so that I can share with someone else, or I can publish in my website. So to do that, I'll write gpg minus minus armor, and minus minus export, then the what I'm going to export from Ben's key, the user, Ben at referux.com, and output file should be Ben public key. So Ben public key dot txt. The extension is very important, otherwise you can't view the file. And it is successfully created, and you can see this file here. If you open, you can see just like usual public key file. Then what you are going to do is you will copy this file. You can copy easily this file. You can copy that into a USB drive, or whatever the method, email or whatever you can send them. And what you can do is I will disconnect this USB from my virtual machine. Actually, it's my portable hard drive. I'll go to Kate's machine. Then what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and connect from the host. All right, now I can, and then I will go to that file, and I'll copy this thing, and I will paste inside the GPG file. And before that, before I creating Kate's files again, let me go back to C, document settings, and administrator, then application uh, data, then run pg, and I'll create the early files. Right, I deleted all the early files. Then I'll copy this address in the we are in the Kate's machine, remember, and we go to the command prompt, and I'll change the directory to this. All right, now I'm inside the GPG file. Then what I'm going to do is first I will create a public private key pair for the Kate. So that what I'm going to do is gpg minus minus gen minus key. So I'm generating key, and I want to create the one default, and 2048, the 0 is no limitation, and the real name is, let's say, Kate Wong, and the email address would be kate at referux.com. The comment is FRIEND, send of Ben. All right. I like to proceed. And the password, in this case, I'll type 789 the password. All right. And it is creating the key for the Kate. And if I list the keys, you can see only one key is listed. Now we have again, and also I will import that key to so that I can share that with Ben. So it is gpg minus minus armor. Remember export, and I want to export the Kate at refer ux.com, and the output should be Kate public key, and voila, it's happening. And we have Kate's public key. Oops, I haven't put the extension, so I delete this, and again I will load it as txt, and it is now in the text format again, just like usual public key. Then since I have Ben's key, I will I have only one key, so I will import Ben's key to my system so that I can in future I can decrypt messages coming from Ben. And so what I'm going to do is I will what I'm going to do is I will sorry I will import what is I'm importing import is first is gpg minus minus import. If I have Ben's public key with me, then I can send any information to Ben by Kate can send any information to Ben by encrypting them so that Ben can only decrypt. And since that is the purpose that I am loading Ben's public key here, and import its Ben's key. Right, then I'm going to do is importing that. What else I need to write? That's it. Okay, it is nicely importing Ben's public key. Okay, the key says it's a Ben Lee, friend of so and so, and this is the username imported. Now, if I list the files, what I can see is two files, two public files, public key files. Here, public key of both the files and created on the same day, and the user ID, that is Kate and Ben, and the information. Then what I'm going to do is now I will create a secret file since I've been a Kate, and I open a file. This is our name is secret file. Okay, this is my secret file. Then I type okay, I Ben, this is my secret message, please proceed as discussed. Okay, then I save this. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I go to here gpg minus minus out. I'm going to decrypt this. The output file should be secret file. I will name it as minus e in order to show this as a encrypted file. And I want to encrypt the minus minus encrypt, and the output should be the output should be encrypted. The original encryption file should be this one. So what I'm going to do is I will encrypt this file and output as secret file minus e.txt. So to do that, now actually yeah, I have to enter the user ID. So to whom that I'm going to send this message, that is Ben. So that I enter Ben's user ID. and yes, and use this key anyway, that is Ben's public key anyway. Yes. Oops. Yes, I want to use, and press enter, so that now I, being a Kate, has I have encrypted my secret file using Ben's public key. So if you open the secret file, you can't read anything, and if you open the secret file, this is a secret file. So this is the encrypted version. I'm now copy this file into the into my secret, my USB, plus I will copy my public key as well. So in future, if Ben want to send me a message, he can use this. And I now close this. I will detach my here. I going back to Ben, and I plug my USB again, and now I open the file, and okay, then I can see Kate's public key and said secret file. I copy both, and I come here, I paste. So this is for my information. I got now Kate's public key, but this is the actual Kate's message, but it is encrypted. Now what I'm going to do is it is encrypted using my public key. Definitely, because she wants to send me an encrypted message, means she and myself want to have secure communication. So what I'm going to do is I go to here, I decrypt now, minus output as secret file. In this time I'll type as decrypted to txt, and minus decrypt, and the decrypted file should be this one. So it says secret minus underscore e file has to be decrypted, and the output file should be like secret file minus d. And in this case, now I'm going to do this using my secret key. To use my secret key, I have to give my password, that is 123, and it is correct. Now it has been successfully decrypted, and it's a decrypted file, and I can open it. Wow, you can see, hi Ben, this is my secret message, please proceed as discussed. So this is the secret message, and you have just seen how we can use uh, public private key to secure communication using encryption and decryption. Here what I have done again, I created a public private key pairs for both Ben and Kate. Then being a Ben, I shared my public key with Kate. Then Kate, what has done was she has encrypted her message with my public key and send to me. Then I use my private key to decrypt that message. So that's the whole idea in asymmetric key encryption. In the next video, we will try to see how to perform digital signatures using this. In this video tutorial, we tested how to perform encryption and decryption using asymmetric key encryption using the software of GPG or GunPG. I hope you have learned something out of this. If you learned something, please like and share. If you want to know about future lectures, please subscribe to us. Till we meet again, have a great time.